Hi, it's Karen from the North Suburban YMCA, and welcome to Stability, Strength, and Heart. We're going to use your own body weight today, so all you'll need in addition to that is some music that you enjoy and a mat or a towel on the floor because we will be getting down and up off of the floor. So let's start by marching in place. It's an hour-long workout, including stretching at the end, so that I hope that you'll feel good and strong when we're done. We're just going to start by moving at a pace that works for you, getting your arms and legs moving. So bring your chest up, your shoulders down, and your belly tight, and keep your core engaged the whole time. Let's give a little step tap in front. Remember, your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your belly is tight, your feet are landing softly. Now let's start moving those arms a little bit more. From the shoulder joint, lift your arms to shoulder height. Reach behind you. Point those toes now. Point your fingers away from you. Start getting that upper back stretched out. Move that ankle. Let's bring the toes up again. A little more bend in the knees. So you go at a pace that works for you throughout the entire workout. No matter what I'm doing, you do what feels right for you. That's what's most important. We're going to bring our legs out to the side and our arms out to the side. You don't need a huge space, just enough space to move in a range of motion that works for you. Keep your chest up, your shoulders down, your core engaged. What do I mean by that? You're bringing these muscles in as if you were to make the TH sound, like think, thank, or thunk. Keep that belly button pushed to your spine. Make every movement a core exercise. Now bring those toes up. Back to toes. Now bring them behind you. Arms come out in front. Keep that chest up. You don't have to reach too far back or too far in front. And remember, go at your pace. If I'm going a little too quickly, slow it down. If I'm going a little too slowly, speed it up. I'm going to start slowing it down. We'll do a little bit of a lunge. Reach those arms up to about shoulder height. Step back. Again, at a pace that works for you. It does not have to be quick. You just have to move. Get that blood flowing. Moving your arms, moving your legs. We're going to take it out to the side now, a little semi-squat with a bicep curl. Stick that tush back. Try to keep those knees pointing straight ahead. Feel the four corners on the bottom of your feet. One corner on either side of the ball of your foot. One corner on either side of the heel of your foot. Evenly distributing your weight on those four corners. All right, let's keep those feet down now. Reach up. Reach up. Now we're going to reach down and up. Reach for the floor, reach for the ceiling. Good. Tush goes back. Torso stays tall. You don't have to touch the floor. Now put your hands on your knees, round your back up, flatten your back down. Round your back up, flatten your back down, round up again, flatten down, round, flatten, round, flatten. Stay here. Give me little pulses up and down. Stretch those hamstrings. Keep that back flat. Now Now come down, stay there, round the back, and put it into neutral, warming up. All right, stand on up for me, lift those knees up. Good. All right, we're going to start now with 2 minutes of cardio. I'm warmed up. I need to lose the shirt. If you've got layers on, hopefully you'll be taking them off soon too. Knees are coming up. All right, give me a little jog in place. Now, that jog does not have to be quick. It does not have to be where you've got both feet off the ground at the same time, which would be more of a run. If you want to turn it into a run, you can. Otherwise, it's a jog in place. Get those arms moving now, front to back, front to back. So we're going to intersperse 2 minutes of cardio with 2 minutes of strength, body weight only. Your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your belly is tight the whole time. You can always keep this low impact, meaning you've always got a foot on the ground. I want you to always keep it at a pace that works for you. You could also turn it into high impact, where you've got a foot off the ground and you might have both feet off at the same time while you're up, and then you go back down with one foot. That's going to be more high impact. You've got to do what's best for your body. Your arms and legs are moving. High or low impact is fine with me. You have to choose what feels good to you today. You can stay in one place, or you can move it a little forward and a little back. So we're going to be doing 2 minutes of cardio, followed by 2 strength exercises, followed by 2 minutes of cardio. Occasionally we might do 1 and 1. Occasionally we might do 3 and 3. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Remember, low impact is great. You have to work at a pace that works for you. Drink water. I forgot to tell you about water. If you don't have water, pause me, go get some water, come back and join us again. Make sure you drink if you need it, maybe even if you don't, and make sure you're moving at a pace that works for you. I do hope you'll be sweating by the end. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Give me a little jog. You can go forwards and backwards if you want. Low impact or high impact. Looking good to me. Wish I could see you in person. All right, we're going to start with a rear plank. So, join me on the ground. Come on down. So, you're going to have a seat with your arms down at your sides, your chest up, your shoulders down, your belly tight. If you can plank the whole time, great. If not, I want you to come up and down. So you're going to join me when you're ready with either a plank and holding, or an up and down, or I'll show you another variation in a moment. Your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your belly is tight. Ready, get set, go. Here we go. You're either coming up and holding, or you're coming up and down. You only come as high as you can come. I'd rather you not completely lock those knees, have a tiny little bend, down and up. Now, if you find this to be too fast, slow it down. You can rest at the bottom if you need to. You can hold at the top if you can. You can go up and down at a pace that works for you. Again, if you find this to be easy, you could add in leg lifts. You could add in walking, forward, backward. Whatever works for you. Your hips are up as high as you can get them. Remember, you can be holding, or you could be going up and down. You choose. You can rest at the bottom. You can hold at the top. What do I want you to think about? Belly button to your spine. Glutes squeezed. Thighs tight. Using those arms to help hold you up. Breathe. Good. All right. We are done. Come on back up to standing. And we're going to squat. Join me when you're ready. You're going to stand up. And we're going to have our chest up high, our shoulders down, our belly tight. And we're going to stick our tush back and come back up. Looks like this from the side. Join me when you're ready. Your feet are hip width apart. Your tush goes back. Your knees stay behind your toes. From the front, your knees are pointing straight ahead the whole time. Good. Only go as deep as you comfortably can. Move a little bit because there's a glare coming from the outside. That's better. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Tush goes back. Knees point straight ahead the whole time. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Keep that core engaged all the time and your chest up. I want to be able to see your eyes the whole time. So keep your chest up. I don't want to see the top of your head. Push back. You're going at a pace that works for you. So if I'm moving too quickly, slow it down. All right, we're doing cardio. Bring those feet a little wider. We're going to do a little bit of a jog wide. And we're going to add in a little front punch. So remember, low impact is great and at a pace that works for you. However, if you want to get a little higher impact, you can have both feet off the ground occasionally. And then your arms are moving at a pace that works for you. You can pick them up, you can move them faster, but you don't have to. What you do have to do is think of having your chest up, your shoulders down, and your belly tight the whole time. And you move at a pace that works for you. This one you could do a little left and right if you want. You could do a little forward and backward if you want. And you could stay in place if you want, at a pace that works for you. Arms and legs are moving. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. All through class. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Make that your mantra. Minute 1 is over. Minute 2, we're going to reach for the ceiling now. Legs are staying the same. Unless you want to change them, in which case you can. When you're working out at home, there really aren't any Joneses to try to keep up with. You certainly don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, because I can't feel what your body's telling you. I can only feel what my body's telling me, which is to stay in this position because of that glare from outside. The sun is rising and shining off of our grill, which I had moved back the other day, but we cooked on it again, so it's back in the glare position. See if I can handle it throughout the workout. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight, pace that works for you. If you want to go faster, by all means do. If you want to go slower, by all means do. Remember, this is your workout. Just reach as much as you can for that ceiling and move those legs. All right, we are done. Next on our agenda, side planks. So, join me on the floor. I'd like you to try some side planks if you can. So, you're going to be on an elbow, on a hip, with your hips, shoulders, knees, and ankles stacked. You're going to push your chest up and pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Then what you're going to do is either to your knees, you're going to come up, or to your feet, you're going to come up. And if that's challenging for you, you'll come up and down, or up and down. So you're going to pick, and you're going to join me now. Let's go. So bring it up and hold it. That's great. You can be to your feet. You can be to your knees. It's also great if you're at your knees and you come down and up. Or if you're at your feet and you come down and up. The hardest would be to hold it up, but coming up and down provides its own challenge because it's like a side push-up, kind of. Those of you who take my core and functional strength class regularly know it's really not a side push-up in exactly the same manner, but it's still a good workout. So you choose. Are you to your feet? Are you to your hips? You're on your elbow, your chest is up. If you need a break, take it. If you need to stop, stop. You can always come down and do some leg raises. Belly tight, chest up, shoulders down. But I want you to try a few and then join me when you can again after you take a nice break. Belly tight, glutes tight, thighs tight. You've only got 6 seconds. Push that chest up, pull your shoulders down. Good, come on down. Switch sides. Roll over, or if you want to let me see your face, Turn sideways like me. Okay, so your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles are stacked one on top of each other. And remember again, you can go up and down, you can go up and hold, you can go to your knees or your feet. Enough talking, let's go. So you pick, are you going to your knees? Are you going to your feet? Are you going up and down? Or are you going to go up and hold? You choose. Or I want you to think about pushing your chest up. Don't let your back round. You need to have a hand on the ground, that's great. Just keep that chest up while you do it. So your chest is up, your shoulders are pulled down. Your core is engaged, your glutes are engaged, your thighs are engaged. Remember, go up and down if you need to. Come down, take a nice long break if you need to, and then come back up. And remember, you don't have to come to your feet. You can come to your knees. It's your workout. You've got to listen to your body, because I want you to be able to walk away feeling good, fatigued, and sweaty, but not hurting. Chest up, shoulders down, belly, glutes, and thighs are tight. Push that chest up. Pull that belly button to your spine. This is an excellent abdominal workout, believe it or not. And we are done. Come on up. Time for cardio again. All right. We're going to do step backs. So it's going to look like this. From the side, both arms are moving out and back. Join me when you're ready. So, if you find this to be easy, you can turn it into a little jog. And if you're jogging, you might want to do opposite arm and leg. You choose. We used to call this a cross-country skier back in the 80s when we first started doing aerobics indoors. So you pick. You can be it in a jog pace, or you can step back and keep it low impact. And you can do opposite arm leg for your low impact too. It's up to you. When I'm doing one leg at a time, I prefer to have both arms. But when I'm doing the little joggy or the cross-country ski, I like to be opposite. You pick. Knees are soft, landing softly. I don't want to hear you pounding into your floor. Chest is up. So remember, you're going at a pace that works for you. Minute 1 is done. This is your low impact version. You've always got a foot on the ground. High impact, you might have both feet off at the same time for a little bit of time. Is your chest up? Are your shoulders down? Is your core engaged? Breathe. If you want, you could be going deeper and farther. That's fine. You have to do what's best for you. You could be doing the same thing low impact. You could go a little deeper and a little further. What I want when we're doing cardio is for your heart rate to get up so that you're breathing a little heavier, so that you're working up a sweat. If you need to slow it down or change what you're doing, by all means do. All right, 2 minutes are done. We're going down to the floor again. Plank, elbow plank. So, we have options again. I'd like you to try the plank with me. So, starting out on the ground with your elbows directly beneath your shoulders pulled down away from your ears. You're going to look down at the mat the whole time. You're going to tuck your toes under your heels. You're going to tighten your belly buttocks and thighs, and you're going to push up either to your feet for a plank or to your knees for a plank. The most important thing is to get these engaged and these engaged. So you pick, are you going to your knees, or are you going to your feet? If you're going to your knees and you need a break, take it. If you're going to your feet and you need a break, you can come to your knees or you can take it completely. All right, shoulders down, belly tight, buttocks tight, thighs tight, ready, get set, go. So you're picking, you're here, or you're here. When you need breaks, take them. I'll challenge you. If you find this to be easy, give me some leg lifts or some arm extensions. You pick whatever's going to be best for you. Holding it in place, being on your knees, pulling those shoulders down, whatever works for you. Although I want your shoulders pulled down no matter what you're doing. Even if you're bringing the arms out in front, I want those shoulders down. Even if you're lifting your legs, I want those shoulders down. Even if you're on your knees, I want those shoulders down. That belly button into your spine. Give me some little rocks if you'd like. Glutes are tight. Thighs are tight. If you're on your knees, rocking isn't as comfortable. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Tighten your belly. Come onto your knees. Come on up to hands and knees. We're going to do a bird dog, but you're going to do 2 on each side before you switch. So you're going to do 1, 2, switch 1, 2. Got it? Your back stays flat. Round it up for a second. Arch it down for a second, and then find neutral. Bring that belly button to your spine. Knees are below your hips. Hands are below your shoulders. Ready, get set, go. 2 for each side. Keep that back flat the whole time. 1 and 2, but go at a pace that works for you. So if I'm going too quickly, slow it down. If I'm going too slowly, I still want you to move slowly because this is a strength exercise. We're trying to strengthen that low back. Your abdomen is working. Your hamstrings and glutes are working. Your shoulder muscles are working. Your upper back muscles are working. Belly is tight. Try to keep those hips level the whole time. Pull those shoulders down the whole time. No matter what your position looks like, I want your back flat. I want your shoulders pulled down. Your legs may not go out too far. That's okay. You may not be able to do this with your arms. Also okay. We are done. I'm going to do one more on this side and one more on this side, and then we're going to stand back up. All right, come join me. Grab water if you need it. All right, cardio again. You're going to give me a speed bag. So it's a little march in place. Your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your arms are circling forward. Join me when you're ready. So this is the low impact version. You're just sort of marching along. Hopefully it feels pretty good. If you'd like, you could turn it into a full out jog. Again, your chest is up, your shoulders are down. If you're doing that high impact version, you've got both feet off the ground occasionally. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the low impact version either. If your arms get too tired or your cardiovascular system gets too tired, you can take your arms out of it and just do your legs. But I would like you to challenge yourself. One of the tricky things with this exercise is the shoulders want to creep up. So you want to keep them down. Your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your belly is tight. You can move forward and backward if you want. You can move sideways if you want. Keep it interesting for you. Remember, low impact is great, high impact is great. 1 minute is already up. So 1 minute being done is great. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight. So remember, you do what you want in the space that you have. You might like sideways. You might like forward and back. You might like staying in place. Your workout. Just keep moving. Let's bring those arms back now. Roll them towards you. Just don't punch yourself in the face. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. I'm going to see what's next. All right, you're looking good, gang. We're going to go back on our side, and we're going to do 2 leg raises in 15 seconds. You go at a diagonal. Keep it interesting for you. Chest is up, shoulders are down, core is engaged the whole time. All right, down on the ground, on your side. This one you get to lie down for. That might be fun. So you're going to lie on your side with your legs out straight. Your head down on your arm. If that's not comfortable, you could have your head up on your arm. You find a comfortable position for you. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Again, tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. You're going to raise both legs up and down off the ground. You can use your hand as a kickstand. We're using these muscles here, as well as these muscles here, and these muscles here, and these muscles here, not these. Join me when you're ready. Up and down. So this is sort of a precursor to a plank, but I have found that it seems to be easier for women to do this than it does for men. Because our center of gravity is here, a man's center of gravity is here. So the plank might be easier for them, or the side plank might be, but the two-leg raise tends to be easier for women. Take breaks when you need them. Otherwise, you're going up and down using these muscles here, these muscles here, these muscles here, these muscles here, not these. Keep this out. Your neck and face are relaxed. Up and down. Go at a pace that works for you. If you've got music on, you might be able to go at that pace. That's what I'm doing. If you see me adjusting my ears, it's my headphones. I've got some soft music on to a beat that I like. Hopefully you do too. You can have this arm wherever you want. You can be using it as a kickstand as long as you keep your chest up the whole time. All right, we are done. Let's switch sides. Roll on over. Keep facing me if you want, or you can just turn over in the other direction. Find a comfortable position for your arm on your head, under your head. All right, belly tight. Your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles are stacked, one on top of the other. Your belly is going to be engaged. Your neck is not. Ready, get set, go. Legs are going up and down. You're using these muscles here, your glutes, and your inner thigh too. Legs are as straight as you can keep them. Take breaks when you need them. Pull. Relax these muscles, your face and neck do not need to be engaged, and you do need to go at a pace that works for you. Head is relaxed down on your arm. Pull, lift, lift. Again, at a pace that works for you. Keep those hips stacked, keep those shoulders stacked. If you need a break, by all means take it. This is the strength part. This is also a stability part, believe it or not, because we're strengthening these core muscles to work to keep you erect when you're standing, to keep you stable when you're moving. Good. We are almost done. Lift, lift. But remember, take breaks when you need them. We are done. Come on back up. We're standing back up again. Join me when you're ready. We're going to do a little jump rope. So the low impact of the jump rope is for the arms to be moving and that heel to be tapping. The high impact is going to be to have a little hop in between. You pick what you want to do, and you join me when you're ready. Arms are moving if you can. Take some water when you need it. If you need a break, take it. Your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your belly is tight. Remember, you do not have to be hopping. Just bring that heel out in front of you. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight. You pick. What do you want to do? Arms are just moving like you got a jump rope there. This is the easiest jump rope you've ever done because you aren't going to trip over it. And it may be 50 years since you've jumped roped, maybe even longer. So you can keep it low impact. It's a magical rope. It can get under your feet, even if your feet are always on the ground. You pick. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. I hope you're sweating by now. If you need a break though, take it. Have a seat. Walk around. Okay, arms are going to go the other way now. Minute 1 is done. Minute 2, taking place now. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Go at your pace. If you need to walk around, do. If you need to sit down, do. Where are we in class? Let's see. We are almost halfway through class. 29 minutes. So, by the time we're done with this cardio, we will be halfway through class. So this is a point at which you can say, I think I'm working pretty hard. Or, I think I'm working too hard and I need to slow down. Or, I'm not working hard enough. I need to kick it up a little bit. We've got 15 more minutes of stability, strength, and heart before we stretch. So make sure you're exercising at a pace that is correct for you and your body. Soft knees, soft landing. All right, I need to grab some water, and we're going to do some lunges. So options. You can just alternate your legs. You can do the same leg over and over, bringing that leg front to back. You can keep a leg back and lunge. You pick whatever's going to be best for you. I think I'm going to keep a leg back and lunge. I'll demonstrate it from the front and from the side. So chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. When you step back so your feet are hip width apart. Don't try to line them up. And again, you can alternate legs. You can do the same leg over and over dynamically, or you can do the same leg over and over stationary. So I am stepping back as far as I comfortably can. Torso tall, shoulders down, belly tight. Join me when you're ready. We're going up and down. Do you need to touch the floor? No. You need to go in a range of motion that works for you, that doesn't hurt you. You need to be able to keep your torso erect. You can push off your thigh if you need to, but I don't want you to be leaning over your thigh. I want your torso tall. Core engaged. Back leg is supporting you. Front leg is lowering and lifting. You're using both, but I want you to have more weight on your front leg. I don't want you leaning on that back leg. You can also absolutely hold on to something for balance help. I'd like that something to be at your side. Torso tall. I'm going to demonstrate from the front now. You can hold on to something on the side. Torso is tall, shoulders are down, belly is tight. You do not have to lunge the whole time. If you fatigue, then stop or take a break. And we are done. So if you're alternating legs, just keep going. If you're doing the same leg over and over again, you can bring it back and forth, or you can bring it back. Heel is up. Let's go. Torso tall. Shoulders down. Belly tight. At a pace that works for you. You can go to the floor if you can. You want to make sure that this knee does not go in front of this toe when you go down. You want to make sure that this heel is up. Torso tall, shoulders down, belly tight. I'll demonstrate it from this direction. Notice my feet are hip width apart. I don't try to line them up. Try to keep your torso tall the whole time. If you fatigue, take a break. You can have your hands on your thigh. You're raising and lowering with this leg. You're stabilizing with this leg. You're stabilizing with your core at a pace that works for you. Although not too fast. Breathe. We are done. Grab some water. March your legs. Cardio again. All right, we're going to kick our butt. Bend those arms. So we just worked these muscles a lot. Now we're stretching them a lot. This is the low impact version. You can do it holding on to something in front of you if you need to. You can do it reaching your arms up. Whatever's what works for you, works for me. And if you want high impact, it's a jog. Kick that butt. You can move those arms however you'd like. Just move. Stretch the quads. Bring the heels up. So remember, nothing wrong with low impact. Nothing wrong with high impact. As long as your heart is beating and you're sweating, that's what I want to see. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. Breathe. Remember, nothing wrong with low impact. Kick that butt. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Arms are moving. Legs are moving. You choose. High impact or low impact. Just kick that butt. Kick that butt. Chest up. Shoulders down. We'll do a little circle. Kick that butt. Remember, it doesn't have to be high impact. Nothing wrong with low impact. As long as you're moving, that's what I care about. If you need a break, take it. Your body, your workout. Breathe. Hope you're feeling good. Looking good. I can see you in my mind. You look great. Remember, low impact is great. High impact is great. Whatever is best for you. If high impact isn't good for you, then it isn't great. All right, we are done with that. Grab some water. All right, down on your mat. You're gonna lie on your back with your knees up and your feet flat. Put your head flat on the mat. Tuck your chin in. Pull your shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bring your knees up. Push your back down into the mat. You can put your hands here if you need a little extra support. Move my hair thing. Okay. You can also put your hands here. If your low back hurts you as you do this, this might help. Putting your hands kind of under your buttocks. The objective is to push your back down with your abdomen. Then you're going to lower one leg and then the other leg. So if this hurts your back, put your hands underneath your hips. That helps to hold them in position so you don't strain your back as much. We are trying to strengthen your abdomen. Join me when you're ready. If it hurts your hip flexors, you can hold on to one knee while the other one goes down. Make sure your chin is tucked in. With all my moving around, mine crept up. Make sure your belly button is to your spine. Your arms can be under your buttocks to support you, or holding onto your knees to support you. They could also be any place, whatever's comfortable for you. I want that back pushed down. If your back gets tired and you need to stop, please stop. Breathe. Tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. Nice deep breath. Make sure your back is pushed down. Moving those legs. Push that back down. Push it down, push it down, push it down. We are done. Hug your knees to your chest. Give it a little roll. Okay, the next exercise. You're going to have your legs out straight. Tuck your chin in, and I want you to just act like you're starting to sit up. So we're tightening these muscles. You can have your hand under your head, and you can hold it there, or you can give me a little left and a little right. Join me when you're ready. So we've got your transverse abdominals engaged, pushing down. We've got your rectus abdominis engaged. And you've got your shoulders up slightly, but you don't need to round that head up too much. You can have it closer to the ground. I was sort of looking at you with my head up, but you don't have to. In fact, you could even make your hands like fists and put them under your head, or even just under one fist and just tighten these muscles. And then you could also go a little side to side if you want. But I want your head as close to the floor as you can have it and still have these muscles engaged. When you go side to side, you're getting your obliques involved. If you just hold it, you've got rectus abdominis and transverse abdominals engaged. You could go up and down a little, but I don't want you straining your neck. Your neck is not what we're trying to work here. We're trying to work those abs to hold you in place without your head too much off the floor. Remember, those hands can be under your head. You can hold still. You can do a little left and a little right. Let that head go down. Stretch your arms up over your head. Stretch out your front. Come on back up to standing. Cardio again. So you join me when you're ready. I'm going to pop my hair back up. Let's see what we want to do. Oh, high knee. So this is what it's going to look like for low impact. Lift those knees up. Now, one of the keys is to keep that torso tall while you do it. Sometimes people have a tendency to round their back. Nope. I want your chest up the whole time. So this is the low impact version. Join me when you're ready. You can do whatever you'd like with your arms. You could reach across your body. You could use your hands. You could do the same side. If you want to do high impact, you're going to have both feet off the ground at a time, and you're going to lift those knees up. You pick what's best for you. I want you working. Whatever you want to do with your arms is fine with me. I don't really care what you do as long as you move them. Anything is fine. Remember, nothing wrong with low impact. I do want your torso tall, whichever one you're doing. Demonstration from the side, low impact, torso tall, core engaged. Demonstration high impact, torso tall, core engaged. Notice for me, when I do high impact, my legs don't come as high. Yours might come as high, that's okay. It's okay if mine can't and yours can. Your body, your workout. I can get my knees higher if I'm not jumping. 1 minute is down. So we're going to keep doing the same thing unless your hip flexors are bugging you, in which case I want you to tap back. So you pick. You can do a tap back. You can do a march in place. You can do a high knee. And of course, you could do high impact. You could also do a high impact tap back. It would be that cross-country skier again. You pick. Not everybody likes to use those hip flexors too much. A-okay. Beth, you know I'm talking to you, right? Torso tall, shoulders down, belly tight. High impact is fine too. You can even do a little high with a hop. Really, whatever you're doing to move makes me happy because I want you to get your heart rate up, build cardiovascular strength, burn calories, burn fat, and then I also want you to do the strength exercises. So you have to choose what's best for you. Remember, you could be tapping back too. All right, we're done. Grab a sip of water. Back down on the mat. Hands and knees. First exercise is going to be a push-up from your knees. Now, if a push-up isn't something you want to be trying to do, don't do it. You can do a plank to your knees and hold that. Or a plank to your knees and elbows and hold that. Or a plank on your feet. Or a plank on your feet. Or you can do a push-up. So, what we're going to do is you can have your feet on the ground or you can have your feet up. Hold your shoulders down, tighten your belly. You're going to lower yourself to the floor and push back up. Join me when you're ready. Down and up. Work. Down and up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. Wherever you want your feet, they can be on the ground. Remember, you can just hold it somewhere in this range. You can do it on your elbows. You can be on your feet. Or you could be on your feet. You pick. Whatever's going to be best for you. Shoulders are down. Belly button is to your spine. Try to keep your shoulders down. Try to keep your body as flat as you can. Belly to your spine. Legs can be wherever you'd like. I'm more concerned with your upper body here, as long as things don't hurt. So if you need to rest for a bit, or you need to stop at one point and just hold it, terrific. Your body, your workout. Shoulders are down. We are done. All right, hands and knees again. This time we're going to be doing a leg exercise. So if you're stabilizing you in place, pull those shoulders down, tighten your belly. Then you're going to bring one heel to the ceiling, then the other heel to the ceiling. Alternating legs, or Marlene, as you like to call it, rotating legs. Let's go. Shoot your heel towards the ceiling. This is not a quick exercise. We want to keep our back as flat as we can the whole time. Keep that core stable. Drive your heel towards the ceiling. Try to not move your hips. Heel. Heel. Wherever your hands are comfortable, they may be more comfortable on fists. You could also do this on your elbows. If that bothers your hands or your wrists, lift from your elbows, that's okay. Pushing through your heel, using your glutes. Find a position that works for you. Keep that back as flat as you can. Keep those hips as level as you can. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Pull them down. Less than 10 seconds to go. All right. Come on up. Let's see where we're at. All right. We need to cool it down a bit. So instead of cardio, we're going to do some squats. So your feet are hip width apart. We're coming down and up. Down and up. Torso tall, shoulders down. We are done with cardio. Knees are pointing straight ahead. Think of those four corners on the bottoms of your feet. Evenly distribute that weight. Make sure your tush goes back. Your torso stays tall. Your knees stay behind your toes. Tush goes back. Back is flat. Chest is up. I want to see your eyes. If you have a logo on your shirt, I want to be able to read it. Knees are pointing straight ahead the whole time. Let's slow it down. Nice and easy. Almost done. 15 seconds. Your arms out to your sides now. Squeeze those shoulders behind you. So we worked your core. We worked a bunch of functional parts, things that you can do to strengthen from the midsection out. Torso tall. Shoulders down. Hands go down on your thighs now. Come down flat, round up. Here's your chance to round that back. Down flat, round back up again. We did it early on to stretch and warm up. Now we're doing it at the end to stretch and cool down. Stay down, round, flatten, round, flatten, round, flatten. Come on up. All right, join me down on the floor. We are going to stretch. Grab another sip. Take your time getting down. Okay, I'm going to turn off this really hot light. Since I'm on the floor, I don't think we need it so much. Okay, we are going to stretch now. So, best part of class. This is your reward for all your hard work. Legs out straight. Head down flat. If you can get your arms up over your head, stretch them out up there. Chin tucked in. If you can't get your arms up over your head, please find a comfortable position for you. Wherever those arms might need to be is fine with me. Now bring those arms down by your sides. Pull your fingers and toes towards your head, flexing your hands and feet, and push your shoulders down. Pull your toes and fingers up. Tuck your chin in. Let your body flop. Bring your knees up. Put your feet flat. Take your left ankle. Put it on your right thigh. Push your left knee away. You can hold it there if that feels good. Or if it feels good to you, you can lift your right leg up. We are looking for a stretch somewhere in the vicinity of the left hip, left thigh, maybe even the left knee. It might be the outside of the thigh that you feel. It might be the inside. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure your chin is tucked in, your shoulders are down. And when I'm stretching, I even like to tighten my abdomen. It stretches out my low back a bit more. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you don't stretch with me regularly, we're going to do 4 stretches for that left leg before we do the right. So set your right leg down if you just picked it up. Straighten your left leg up in the air. Hands go behind your left thigh. Straighten out your right leg. Hamstring stretch for the left leg. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, try to get both legs as straight as you can. Flex both feet as much as you can. Tuck your chin in and relax your shoulders. You're pulling that leg up with your arms, not your neck. Now bring that leg a little closer. Move that left ankle around. Point, flex, circles. Make sure your chin is tucked in. It's going to try to creep up. Try to not let it. All right, arms out to your sides like you're a letter T with your palms facing the ceiling. Drop that left leg over to your right. Tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. Just hang here. Breathe. Tighten your belly. Take your right hand, put it by the inside of your left thigh, push your left leg up, hug your left knee into your chest, tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Nice deep breaths. Try to get your right leg as straight as you can while that left leg is hugged in. All right, now we're going to set our left foot down on the ground. Lift your left knee up in the air. Take your right ankle, put it on your left thigh. Push your right knee away. If you feel a stretch in this hip, great, you might decide to keep it there. Or if you'd like, you could pull your left leg up. Again, you want to feel a stretch in the vicinity of your right hip, your right thigh, or your right knee. Tuck that chin in. Push those shoulders down. Breathe. All right. If you lifted your left leg up, please set it down. Straighten your right leg up in the air. Hands go behind your right thigh. Straighten your left leg out on the mat. Tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. Try to get your legs as straight as you can and flex your feet as much as you can. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hold that leg a little closer. Move your right ankle around. Point, flex, circles. Arms out to your sides now like you're a letter T. With your palms facing the ceiling, drop your right leg over to the left. We're just going to hang there. Try to breathe and relax. Don't worry about whether or not you've got both feet on the ground or both arms on the ground. Just hang there and stretch out the outside of your right leg, your low back, the right side of your chest, and down your right arm. Tighten your belly. Take your left hand, put it by the inside of your right thigh. Push your right leg up and now hug your right knee into your chest. Straightening your left leg out as much as you can, tucking your chin in, pushing your shoulders down, and only pulling with your arms. Now add your left leg to it so you have both knees hugged in. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. You can roll a little left and a little right. Stop in the middle now. Happy baby stretch. Bottoms of your feet face the ceiling. Reach your hands behind your thighs. Try to pull your knees towards your armpits. You could also reach down your legs towards your shins or your ankles or the bottoms of your feet and gently pull those knees towards your armpits. Breathe. You can roll a little left and a little right again. All right, let go of those legs, tighten your belly, and roll over or roll up onto your stomach or your side. We'll do a quad stretch next. Some people like to be on their side. If you're on your side, I want you to lay down on your arm. Some people like to be on their stomach. If you're on your stomach, I want you to put a head under your fist. Here's what it's going to look like from your side. You're going to take your arm and bend that top leg, bring your heel towards your buttock. You can grab your pant leg soft shoe or foot if you need to. I like to be on my stomach, so I'm going to put my fist under my forehead, my other arm back by my side. The side that has the arm next to it, that leg's going to bend. I'm going to bring my heel towards my buttock. If you can grab your pant leg, sock, shoe, foot, or ankle, do to help. But if you can't, don't worry about it. We're just trying to stretch the front of the thigh of the leg that is bent. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Deeply breathing, relaxing your shoulders, let your head sink down onto your arm, whether it's your ear on your elbow or your fist on your forehead. And let's switch sides. Other side. If you're on your side, you're going to roll over. If you're on your stomach, you put the fist by your forehead. Take your arm, put it by your other leg, bend that heel towards your buttock. Fine, if not, also fine. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, deliberately relax your shoulders. Let your head sit down onto your arm. Deep breaths. Let go of that leg. Come on up onto your elbows. Drop your head down. Okay, if you're taking class today, the song that came on my headphones, Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Izzy. So it's making me think of you. Drop your head down, stretch out that neck. All right, you can either stay there, or if it feels good to you, you can come on up onto your hands into a cobra stretch, but only if it feels good, not if it doesn't. Just relax into that position. Come on up to your hands and knees. Push your back up, drop your head down. Drop your back down, lift your head up. Back up, head down again. From this position, sit back on your feet, drop your head between your arms, walk your arms as far away from your body as you can. Relax your neck. Shift your hips over one foot, walk your hands to the outside of your neck. Try to relax your neck. Walk your hands back to the middle. The other foot. Walk your hands to the opposite edge of the mat. Away. Relax your neck. Back to the middle. Come on up onto your knees. Take one leg, put it in front of you. If you stand up for this exercise, by all means do. If you're on your knees, you're going to take one leg, put it in front of you. If you're standing, you're going to hold onto the wall or something with one arm. The other leg is going to be back behind you. If you're standing, your back heel comes up. If you're on your knees, you're going to have your front leg out in front. Everybody's going to bring the arm of the leg that's back up. Tuck it behind your head, tuck your chin in, push your head back into your hand. Torso as tall as you can get it, stretching the front of your hip, and then you can gently come forward. If you're on your knees, if you're standing, gently push your hips forward. I'm closing my eyes because that grill is now in a place where the sun has moved. It's now in my eyes down here. This feels better. Do what feels right for you. All right, let's switch sides. So if you're standing, you're going to put the other leg back. If you're on your knees, you're going to put the other leg up. Torso tall, the leg that's back, that arm's going to go up, bend behind your head. If you're standing, lift your heel up, bend both knees and push your hips forward. If you're kneeling, get your torso as tall as you can. And then if you'd like, you can gently come forward, make sure this knee doesn't go in front of this toe. I realize you can't see my toe. But that's just the space that we have. Torso tall, shoulders down, belly relaxed. All right, come on up to standing. One foot in front, one foot behind. That back leg is going to be straight. Roll your shoulders back and down. Your front leg bends. We're stretching the top part of the calf of the leg that is back. Roll your shoulders back and down again. Bring your chin to your chest if you'd like. Now, keeping your heel down, bend that back leg slightly. Nice deep breaths. And switch. The other leg goes back. That leg is straight. The front leg bends. Roll your shoulders back and down. Stretch the top part of the calf. Stretch your neck if you want. Now, keeping that heel down, bend that back leg slightly. The stretch moves down your leg, closer to your bone, closer to your heel. Come on up. Let's do 3 deep breaths together. Breathe in and out. And out. One more time. In and out. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you got a good workout. I hope you feel strong. I hope you feel like you exercised your heart and lungs. And I hope to see you next time. And I hope to see you at the Y soon. Take care now.